Hello everyone. So in this video, I want to explain to you what I personally believe and think that it's the real meaning behind put God first. And this is really in relation to anything that you want to manifest. Just what you want to create in your life is based on this principle, put God first. Okay. I'm going to start with examples. And when I give you the examples, you are going to see, I'm going to explain to you as to why put God first is very important. And it's not about how other people are making the interpretation of this statement. It's not what we think it is. Okay, the example one is for an individual who wants to manifest money. Let's say individual one says, I want to have money, but money is hard to get. I need to work for money and it's difficult and it's impossible. I have bills to pay, money comes, money goes, all of those thought patterns. So what will happen when we put God first? Literally will be I, the God, decided to be a human who wants to have money, but they believe money are hard to get. So because God put first himself, he experienced this person. God is first always. Even if you don't want to be God first, because there is only God. Anything is only made of God, because God is not an entity up there. It's a energy and God is a substance. So therefore, you always put God first, even if you are not making that consciously. Again, put God first. I, the God. This is to put God first. I, the God, decided that I'm going to be a human who wants to have money, but they also say money are hard to get. They want to experience the difficulty of having the money. You see? Now, example 2. SP. I want to have an SP, but I haven't been in a serious relationship for 3 years and I'm fed up. I can't go to dates anymore. I don't want to experience that again. Like, I've seen this with people. They have this mentality of, oh, I can't. I mean, everyone that I meet has this and this and this, and they find a reason as to why it's not going to work out, or why this person is not for them, or whatever. I mean, they find a reason as to why they are not able to have an SP. So in this respect will be I, the God, decided I want to have an SP, but SP is difficult to find. So you see, God as a substance, this awareness in you, in me, in anything that you can think of, it's like molding itself into whatever you say, because you are always first the God. The entity that we say is God is in us. Put God first. And when you put God first in anything you say, in anything you want, then your life will make sense as to why you don't have what you want. You have these circumstances because even if you're not realizing that, you're still the God. First person perspective. I, the God. Third example, health. You know, people can say, I want perfect health, and immediately they will have the awareness of as to why they don't have perfect health. Something in their health that is bothering them. And then they will entertain that in their mind. The mind of who? First person perspective. The mind of God. I, the God. Put God first. I, the God, decided that I want to be in perfect health. But there is something that bothers me in my health. Like, maybe I always get flu, during winter times. This, that, whatever. So the narrative, the negative narrative that you attach to your desire will be what? Will come to your play, will come to your life play. Why? Because you, first person, have to realize that you are the God. Put God first. In every sentence that you're about to say, mentally think as the God of anything. This is the real meaning of put God first. And then see from another angle, from a different perspective. When you start to observe your reality from the first person perspective as the God, then you're going to realize why you have certain conditions in your life. And that's not for you to blame yourself. That's for you to have a higher level of awareness. As soon as you realize that put God first is literally, this is a literal meaning, then you're going to free space in your awareness, and you're not going to attach negative stuff to what you want. Okay? I can give you millions of examples, and I want to give you one more example because I think many people will benefit of that example. And you need to really pay attention to that example. Example, I want to manifest, but I think I need to have techniques. I need to use certain technique. There is something that I need to use outside of me to make that manifestation a reality. Now, what will happen when you put God first? I, the God, decided I'm going to play the part of a human who wants to manifest, but they will have to use techniques. Why? Because this is what you say so. And as you are the God, this is what you are going to externalize. You see how simple it is once you really put God first, literally. Not in a different meaning of, I need to think that God will watch me from above. In everything and in whatever you can think of, you always put God first, because you are already the God itself. And I want again to repeat that it's not about superiority or God as something outside of us. God is a substance that creates anything that you can think of. So you are made of God. This is a key. You are made of God. And therefore, you need to put God first when you want something, in the meaning of you don't allow anything negative to be attached to what you want. I want X, Y, and Z, and you don't put any negative narrative after that. I want 1 million. Thank you, I have it. And you live your life with the conviction that you have it. Now, people may say, but how? Like, how do you start to live by a certain conviction that you already have it? And I'll give you an example again. In old scripture, it says, God said, let there be light. Now, God did not wait for the light to come. He dictated, he said, in the same way you say so, and it's already a fact. Even if you're not seeing this, what you want, in your immediate environment, I want to emphasize the immediate environment. And I'm going to make different videos on this topic. Why things don't appear immediately. Why it looks like that. I will make a video on that, because I think a lot of people will benefit the explanation as to why when we want something, it does not emerge in the physical instantly. Okay? Now again, put God first in your mind, thinking of you as the God. From this perspective on, you can have anything, and you already have anything you want. You just was making a negative narrative or a lack, and that's why there was a lack. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.